Tatum Magassa in the game for the first time. She will score and one. Waiting for the screen. Lobs it underneath. Magassa through the contact around the rim and in. Heward one-on-one gives it away. Magassa going to work with her back to the basket, and she finishes.
Shows some maturity here on November 4th. That'd be a good thing.
Magassa and one.
They're going to have depth, and they have really good pieces, meaning they can have versatility in their lineup.
There's a newcomer to the squad. These are two in-state opponents. There's a lot of local talent on these two rosters. Magassa with the offensive rebound. Haven't gone into Magassa much recently, partially due to the pace of the game. Now able to get it inside to her, and she finishes on the right side. Robinson has her shot erased. Tap off the miss. Cowgirls able to break it. Look out. In and out. Offensive rebound. Magassa put back and one. Gray on the wing. Had 16 in the opener. She's got 22 tonight, but gives this one away. Magassa going to work with her back to the basket. It might not get you any calls later in the game, but it might help cut you some slack a little bit.
Really excited about her.
To the baseline. Magassa comes up with the block. Some traffic.
A lot better defense there. Took away the penetration.
Another offensive rebound. That shot blocked by Magassa again. Cowgirls back with it. Inside to Magassa again. She's getting a lot of work, and she finishes from close range.
Just like that.
Wide open look. Magassa finishes. Oh, and she gets another block there. It's really kind of statement about this area since the end of that first quarter.
It's not unusual, Adam, with games. Great rebound. Watch how they back cut.
Beautiful feet underneath there from Magassa. Smith with three to shoot. Mid-range. In and out, but Magassa pulls it down and finishes on the putback. Baseline, kept control of the dribble. Magassa's double teamed, but works right through it and lays it in.
Feed her early. Play off of her.
Magassa spins baseline and just muscles it up.
Cowgirls score. They're going to end up calling a timeout.
Asi dumps it off. Magassa again, 6 in a row. Asi with the drive. Can't finish. Magassa, though, there for the putback. Doing the honors for Central Arkansas, and Magassa wins the tip. Cowgirls quickly inside to Magassa with an easy bucket early on. Her trying to drive. Magassa wide open off the rotation. Like that was something that was in the scouting report that they wanted to double team that quickly. Magassa able to get it underneath here
that they have not adjusted to. Oklahoma State's killing them there.
Shot is blocked, but rebounded by UCA. Magassa just reaches in there and gets the basketball. Upshaw came in from Arkansas State. There's a feed underneath. Upshaw now step back three. Off the mark. Put back, no, rebounded by Newton, setting up a set here in the half court. Lob underneath. Magassa with the finish. Magassa with the return to sender.
Adam, you're slow to move it. They have not done that.
There's the feed underneath to Magassa. That was one shy of tying the Oklahoma State record for three-pointers made in one contest. This time, though.
What drew you to Chicago State? Because it hasn't had a lot of success in recent years in basketball. She said, I'm from there. It's because of their ability to advance the ball up the floor.
Three-pointer from the wing in the Big 12 Conference this year for Oklahoma State. Underneath to Tatum Magassa early. And
first couple possessions. Ball can't stick. Quick decision making. You get it right there.
Magassa missed, but cleaned it up and finished anyway. Lob underneath. Magassa in a bunch of traffic. Finishes again.
So well and have such great spacing, they're tough to defend.
Magassa right in front of the hole. McGuire, one of 4 players that averages 7 or more for Houston Christian, but nobody's double figures as Magassa swaps that in transition with all those turnovers. So they're in the half court, they must be even better than those numbers. Wooten picks up the screen, turns the corner, finds Magassa on the lane.
Side to side for somebody 6'6".
Gray kind of refusing the angle drive there. Instead, they feed it underneath to Magassa with the lane. Her to look to score more when she's on the floor. The three-pointers off the mark. Tinnen Magassa. In that last contest at home for Oklahoma State, Magassa gets the block.
More there, and you have this inside. You have Tinnen.
But also that it was important.
Magassa is finishing or that she's passing out of pressure.
2 assists for her this evening,
and that's got to be encouraging for Coach Jackson, Alabama State. I mean, they are much better offensively here tonight.
Specific. Dangerous pass there, but Heward able to keep it alive.
Match up immediately on the basketball.
Yespis has her shot blocked by Magassa.
Mama and baby. Inside to Crooks, and what a block!
50-year grad student from Columbus, Ohio, the Virginia transfer, who have the ball coming out of the timeout. Gray feeds it down low to Magassa. Magassa gets inside the zone to start this third quarter for Baylor defensively. Micah Gray drives into the paint, flips the pass over her head. Shot will roll in. Drive by Fauntleroy. Shot swatted away on the lay-in by Little Paige Buck.
Nice pass up the floor for Baylor. Finally getting some more assists, but no defense.
Jaden Wooten on the perimeter. Nice bounce pass. Extra pass. Easy bank shot.
Awkward defensive situations.
Drive by Fauntleroy. Shot no good. Got her own miss. Put it back up at it. Blocked by Magassa. Up the floor, it is Jaden Wooten for the Cowgirls. To Heward, to Magassa for another 2. Final minute, third quarter. Third quarter dominated by Oklahoma State. Magassa, little jump hook. Bears ball, Vonleh.
Great offside team defense.
First game in which Matharu has seen action for Coach Nikki Collin and the Bears here today. She's got 1 point so far. It came at the free throw line.
Oh, great pass. What a pass.
To have Jasmine Player back here. She never played in Foster Pavilion, but played well at the Farrell Center. Fight for the rebound. Cowgirls have out-rebounded Baylor by 10. Fauntleroy has a shot on the perimeter, blocked.
Give them a chance against a team like Oklahoma State.
That feels like a big thing for Kansas as a response. Inside Magassa. She's got the size advantage. Inside. Too strong. Cowgirls intercept the entry pass. Wooten in the corner. Pump fakes. Underneath Magassa. Short jumper good.
She's been very good over the last handful of games for Cincinnati. But a lot of attention with Hayes. Kind of a iron sharpens iron situation.
That's right. Oklahoma State has 6'6" Magassa there underneath. For sure going to get a lot of rebounds. Will become first in those categories this season.
Eclipsed 1,500 points last game against TCU. Wraparound pass. Magassa lays it in. Down low, Magassa. Backing her way down. And the finish.
Shaw averages 13 a game and shoots about 39% from 3. He's a very, very capable three-point shooter. I'll see underneath. Magassa, the size advantage there. The rebound for Oklahoma State.
Well, that's one thing Oklahoma State wants to do, rebound and go. They like to play fast and like to shoot the 3.
Right now, West Virginia has Blackston with 13. No one else has more than 4. The Cowgirls have had 4 players score 4 or more points.
Inside, and that's what they're looking to do right now, but you got to rebound out of it.
Riviere has her shot blocked, knocked out to her. That they can win games by defending. Might have to do that again here today. Inside Magassa. Plenty of time to shoot. Oh, a little juke move got her open. This 6-point lead matches the largest of the, rather is the largest of the game for Oklahoma State. Magassa. They've turned it over 21 times, but have forced 18. There's an offensive rebound, but it's blocked by Magassa.
For Oklahoma State, she is a fantastic player for Oklahoma State.
The shot is blocked by Magassa.
Love off the mark from deep. McFarland grabs the offensive rebound. Had her shot blocked.
See what she can do here to start the second half. The first couple minutes really set the tone for the entire second half.
Good defense.
How Houston started the first half to 4 quick points. They do it again to start the second half. We heard Coach Shuey talk about the urgency.
Which is impressive in itself. I mean, if you're fortunate enough to have kids, you know the fact that when you look over at that sideline, Coach Satia Messer was telling her to pass the ball. She just needed to get off of it and get it back.
Is down inside.
A huge part of that helps you overcome adversity, handle. It's very tough. She might need to get off of it and get it back.
And she's got it right now, and down the boulevard she goes. A year ago, she was part of the all-freshman team in the Big 12. The drop inside into Magassa.
Still passing, still fighting.
And Magassa's second effort is the
Protector inside in Prince.
Top 25 in points allowed per game as Magassa blocks. Gray goes away from the screen. Bounces it to Magassa. Inside to Prince. Baseline drive. Looked like that might have been deflected, and it's rebounded by you. Drive to the block. Magassa blocked the shot. Over the baseline. 3 seconds to shoot for Connor. Connor's shot is blocked. Flings another one up. It's off the mark. Gives it away. 5 to shoot. Inside now. Prince trying to turn the corner. Underneath the basket. 1 to shoot. Her shot is blocked again. Rebound in the first quarter. Underneath Magassa, finishes in transition.
The thing is, if Oklahoma State's back defensively, then be deliberate, but have some patience on the offensive end. Kick by Brown. Again, it's the one in the paint. Jackson's not able to convert.
Back to man. Here's Magassa, gets the block.
Behind that handoff from Magassa. And obviously, you can really afford to do that against RC, especially since she's made.
6 to shoot. Magassa. Basham has her shot blocked.
From both teams, honestly, and Quinterly hit that last free throw and gave a little look over to the Oklahoma State bench. There's Magassa. That's the team help side defense, and it starts, Brenda, with stops. It's got to be here on the defensive end.
Nice pick and roll from Blackston and Magassa. Got it.
Poindexter, the Tulsa native, off the mark, rebounded by Gray. Maupin has the shot blocked by Magassa. Underneath Magassa. Pump fake to take down their second top 10 team at home this season. Underneath, Smith comes out of nowhere. 4 seconds to shoot. Underneath Magassa, easy bucket.
They understand the pulse of their ball club.
Hurd through contact, no. Magassa, and off the glass. We mentioned C. She's had some help tonight too. Gray and Hurd are combined 64% from behind the arc right now.
Get up in the passing lane and deny the ball movement.
Magassa got the friendly roll. They haven't really gotten it going from outside either. Magassa, just a freshman, but she's played a lot of international basketball. As the ball finds Magassa for an easy bucket. Hurd underneath. The lead finishes. Magassa. Hurd needs one more rebound for her 10th double-double of the season. That is knocked away out of bounds. Reverses it back to Gray, who walks into one. Strong. Magassa, offensive rebound, splits defenders and finishes.
longer defender on Ross at 6'1".
Nice
cut. Oh, but that length, there it was. Magassa asking for it, and wow. And an and one for her now. Out of France. And, you know, she's a player that Coach Hoyt talked about today that maybe doesn't even get the attention as one of the bigs in the Big 12 as much as she should. And she's gotten my attention, there's no doubt. Oh, pretty finish with the left hand.
Particularly with Magassa on the floor, where she's going to be in drop coverage.
Hurd caught off, but she gets it inside and good.
Just the floor spacing. There's not a lot of balance for Utah on this offensive end.
Help D right there. Magassa gets a piece of that one.
Still only shooting 13% from the three-point line. They simply cannot get it to go down from the perimeter.
Using some space there.
You're going to have to pound it inside to the paint, whether it's off the dribble or Magassa when she's one-on-one on that block.
Ross tries to take it in, and
it seems like they've re-emphasized getting her back in ball. Spot up. And got the roll.
Well, that's confident right there. You would not have seen her do that in November or December. Face up and shoot a 15-footer.
She can add that to her game in addition to the back of the basket game. And there's where she's really strong. The 6 to shoot. Shot clock is off. 3 seconds to shoot. A dribble drive. The shot is blocked by Magassa off the backboard. Broken play. The ball is up underneath with Oliver. It's knocked out of bounds.
And again, it's right at Magassa.
Speaking of Magassa.
Another good set right there. Paint points for Colorado. Paint points for Oklahoma State. But I think just most importantly is just the rest. And I don't even mean, Adam, just having to go 3 days if you're fortunate enough to get to the championship. And I think longevity as you go into the tournament.
And one. Magassa trying to return the favor. Fall away jumper with the finesse.
Glass. With the tempo, they never really got into tremendous rhythm. That stretch in the second quarter for Oklahoma State was from the floor in this building. I mean, I know that she would take that.
When they get spacing and work the basketball around, their most recent game against Cincinnati, they were terrific at really working the ball through the pass. See, back inside to Magassa. She's now double teamed for a moment. Turns, squares up, and will fire the short shot and hit. And in for Oklahoma State's Jaden Wooten, freshman out of nearby Overland Park, Kansas, was two-time Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Kansas. Another inside cut against Cincinnati by 10. Really played awfully well in the opening half. Had to kind of grind it out in the second half.
And she had an opportunity to have that similar shot in the third quarter. Fumbled the pass a little bit. It's good to see her stay confident there with the clean catch.
Another offensive rebound. Magassa then gets it back.
Not quite sure what the instructions were there that Coach Snyder gave her, but got to feel encouraged that she did nod head up and down as in yes, coaches, I might have something.
We see the offense take it up a notch. Copeland, the hard drive. Papadopoulos, blocked by Magassa. Magassa averages better than 2 blocks per game. She's had 4 straight games of 3 or more blocks. Now gets the paint touch at the other end. Spins with the left hand. Magassa was kind of the star of their last game as well and hits another bucket. Wooten will inbound for Oklahoma State. By Kansas City product. Coming for her today. Magassa again, this time spin. Shot clock under 10. Nichols to the free throw line. Gets it to Williams. Williams, head and shoulder fake. Magassa stays strong and got a piece of it. Got a piece of it again.
From the baseline, Smith. Magassa there for the rebound. Skies up high. Ready to get another upset here to get them to the semifinals. And somehow
she played it for the first time last season for Texas Tech. Not recruited to be a point guard.
Blocked by Magassa inside. And there it is.
pounds her fist. She's upset that she missed that shot. That was terrific. And look at Magassa run the floor. Logan Johnson's done a terrific job mopping.
Passes off to Pete. Can't get over Magassa.
She goes, I didn't like our body language. I didn't like how we responded, and so I needed to address it immediately.
Asi to Magassa, who gets the handle and puts it in. Wooten. Gray's going to pull from deep. Rebound pulled down by Magassa. Matharu tries to slow her down. Here's Asi. Drops it down to Magassa. 4-2.
Smith leaves it off from Micah Gray. The pick and roll, Magassa. And Fox into the game as well. Tyson, block. Brooklyn gets another touch. The face up. Quick first step. Magassa swats it. By him on the other side. No, and there's 10.
No, because, I mean, they're going to make Oklahoma State work here.
Yeah. Meyer sent back out. Magassa with a few blocks here in the first half. And that's going to be a 3-second violation on the Jacks. That's all 10 in Magassa.
No offensive boards for Oklahoma State.
Timmer. Both teams send out their same starting five, so open up this second half. Magassa, big move to the base. Magassa going to work with a touch. All the way around to the other side, and she'll get the and one. Timmer, nice drop off.
But we've seen it multiple times in this game where a guard has set her big up for failure, set her big up to get her shot blocked.
Magassa trying to go to work, spins inside, count the back.
That time just powers her way inside.
Pagemeyer swatted. Masika over penetrated.